everybody's just everything in this makeup doesn't cover. Well, it's my birthmark and it should. And I've been in sun a lot. So then let's go back. Oh, it's not this one. It's the one, well, that doesn't have any dates on it. So now we get to LVMPD Officer Garrett. So big shout out to the Westgate, F for Westgate, right? And of course we all know Scott Centers has a gambling problem, and like I said, it's not my money. And so anytime I say have fun or good luck, he would flip out, right? But when he made, and then when he went in there, when he out and he would lick his finger, and I'll get 3,000 on this parlay and all of this. And then so Lil Randall Centers has been there, Agape and Happy, right? And then Scott Centers is holding Lil Randall right when we got in the Westgate with, well, his butt facing west, holding Lil Randall. And Scott Centers has sent from his mother a cloth U.S. Army veteran mask on. Okay, and he was getting off on us very much. And so we all know Scott Centers is at Westgate, right? They know who I am too. And I've gone in there and watched. They've never seen me messed up. Watched Seton Hall games by myself, and I had on one of my favorite Seton Hall shirts and white leggings and white Guess boots, right? And that was on my Facebook private page, and I wasn't trying to look cool. My hair was brown, and I had on some hoops and a Seton Hall hat, no glasses. And Scott Centers got me one of the silver cards so I could eat food and get Cokes or Dr. Peppers. I don't think would you have Coke or Pepsi products. I prefer Coke products. Dr. Pepper is a Coke product. So then I went in there and everything was fine, and I asked Lester, do you know Scott Centers? And I didn't plan any of this. He says, I know Scott Centers. Did Lester get fired, right? And so then I went over sentimental because Seton Hall played that day. We lost to DePaul. I am not a Division I athlete. So I don't get up and watch on the TV. Oh, man. Now, I did sometimes because my father and I love that. But then I realized I can't do that, but I do know what I can do. So then I went over to in the little pencils. And Scott Centers would always bring little pencils to Lil Randall and put it in his wrist, and he can't have lead, he's cloth, and the whole thing. And so then I'm over there because I wanted to see what it says Seton Hall, and I thought the game started at 2 or 4, I don't remember, but I got there late. So then I thought I could come back and eat pizza, right? Because like I said, and I don't fit their narrative, why not charge $12 for a piece of pizza if you're in there not drinking or gambling or anything like that? So then 2 security guards come over to me and say, we need to see your ID. Then I go outside. I said, I'll show it to you next time, right? And then there's on a bicycle saying I have to go where I used to always park. And the parking place, well, it's this way. No, it's not. It's this way with the lines. When it's all filled up, I started parking in there. And then Scott Centers copied me. And he'd always have me pick up his bets when he wasn't home. And then he would say, you could keep 100. Thank you. And one in Lil Randall's piggy bank.